Good morning, people of the Book It Sports community and around the world. Going to need the laptop muted.
It's the headset, yeah.
We got another great show for you, Josh, in the studio. It's a Book It with Trent Tuesday. We got Boots in the stew. What a week we have planned for you guys. Didn't know Drake had a pipe like that. I'm going to be honest with you. I woke up this morning, wiping the crusties out of my eyes, fire up the Twitter machine. Obviously,
It's audio.
Audio.
It's audio.
when you want to put the headphones on, see if it's good.
Per Lauren in chat. Valid source.
Do you want to check with the laptop? The laptop was a problem last time. Check 1, 2. Rizzy, 4s, 10s, 4s, 10 5s, 7 11, 9 11. What do we got?
We're getting 10s. We're getting W's.
Tens?
Yep.
10s. All right, here we go. 10 4s. Let's start from the top again, guys. Here we go. Good morning, people of the Book of Sports community around the world. Welcome back to another episode of The Morning After. We've got a great show for you planned. Josh in the studio. It's a Book It with Trent Tuesday. Boots are in the ground in the stew. The audio is crispy. The audio is clear. Drake has a pipe. As I said, I woke up, took the crusties out of my eyes, fired up my phone. Obviously, I'm a big Drake fan, so my feed caters to that. First video on my feed, guy's got a hammer. At first glance, you go, holy shit. You get it out of there. And then second glance, you go, well, hold on. That looked unreasonably large. So I rechecked. And as a Drake fan, I'll say this. It almost makes me feel better that he's my favorite artist, knowing that he's got a hammer. Because I feel like now the songs make a little bit more sense. Like now I get why he's in the streets so often. Now I get why he like ruins girls' lives. But I'll tell you what, the next thought that hit my brain, there are two thoughts hit after that. Next thought was, man, if I was a celebrity, like if I was A$AP Rocky and I knew that Drake dated my baby mama or current girlfriend, I'd be in fucking shambles. Shambles. Next thought hit, the guy has everything. Like it almost would have been cooler if he had a small bird. Because then I'm like, oh, now you're a human. Like, was he made in a fucking lab? Like, dude, multi-diamond artist. Biggest mansion in Canada.
Hog.
More hog. More like number ones than the fucking Beatles. Like, what does the guy not have?
She still feel that shit in her butt somehow. That's all I've been thinking about.
Dude, like now you think about the lyrics, you're like, fucking what, dude?
Yeah, dude, that's insane. Grin said, rich, famous hammer.
Dude, Rich Famous Hammer. That should
I
literally
still
be
think
his
it's-
next album.
I still think it's absurd that the concept of him having to rub hot sauce on his condoms.
No, pour hot sauce in
Pour hot
after
sauce
he's done
in the condom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to kill the
I think that's an absurd concept, but I mean, shit.
dude, because you got
Yeah,
that Drake money.
for sure.
They'd be going in that
It's
condom trying to
valid,
take it out.
absolutely.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
like imagine having like just hot sauce in your little side drawer.
He's got to get Tabasco, like the travel size Tabasco. It's like, hold on. We just okay, tie that up. Would you be mad if that video leaked of you? I feel like that's one of those videos where if I was Drake, I wake up, I'm like a little weird of an action that I'm doing in it. But now the world knows, you know, you can't really talk shit.
Yeah, I mean that's some people's like biggest fucking nightmare. That's like blackmail.
I wonder if he's sweating right now, or if he's just like fucking. I guess they know
You
I got a
know?
fucking
Dude,
hammer.
if you had a 12-inch hog, you're not about to be like,
That's
"Dude,
what I'm
don't
saying.
put that out there.
Yeah.
I'd almost put it out there myself.
Yeah,
I feel like the people
like
should
send
know.
so many to people that like you're just praying that one gets out.
Like, please don't put that out, please. Whatever you do, don't put that out.
What a bitch putting that out though.
No, it's crazy.
Like fuck
That's crazy.
you.
You know what I think though? I guarantee you, he's only sent like a video like that to maybe like 1 or 2 people, and he's gonna see that and be like,
Fucking
knows exactly who it is, and like
Denise.
she knows who it is. Like, fuck, dude.
It was definitely Denise.
Was it Claudine, Charlene, Pauline? Was it
Or
any of those
Kiki.
girls?
Could have been Kiki, dude. Kiki, do you love me? And my hammer. I watched a Netflix movie last night called I See You. It's brand new on Netflix. I don't know if anyone has seen it yet. I suggest you watch it. Fucked me and my girlfriend up.
I see you.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Dude. So there's like a kidnapping of like children in this town.
I'm in.
Dude, it's crazy.
I'm in.
Like crazy. And then there's this thing called frogging where people go into houses and they live there without the people living in the house knowing.
That's
And then they leave before they even know. But they like live there. So like while they're at work and school, they like eat the food quick and then they find like an addict and it's like it's just crazy. So,
wow.
yeah, you gotta watch it. It's
I'm
crazy.
at the
But it
top.
fucked my whole day up. And it made me think like I don't know how they do it, right? But there's certain movies when you watch it, and obviously it's like that thriller category, it's like that kind of like horror movie category, But it's crazy when you're watching something that you know isn't real can like fuck you up still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the actors do such a good job where like my stomach was hurting, dude. Like a hurt belly watching with my girlfriend.
It's always good to get some Netflix time in, bro. I'm starting to realize that. I watch way too much sports.
Dude, that's what I was saying. We watched the Kansas K-State game, which was fucking crazy. Thank
That
God I
was.
didn't bet that game.
That game was unbettable. The over.
Unbettable.
That unbettable. It's a great way
Unbettable,
to
dude.
describe it.
Unbettable.
Because K-State, one of the worst basketball teams I've ever seen in that last game when we all fucking bet on them. Money line against I forget who.
Dude, they shot 15% that game. You couldn't pay me to bet on that team again.
Yeah.
You couldn't pay me.
And then first of all, -4s on the road in college basketball has been a known curse for as long as I've been betting.
Yeah.
And when I saw -4 in that game, I was like, dude, this is unbettable. Squad rides the over. I'll fucking take it. And it hit by 1 point on a free throw in the last second.
You
Wow.
got lucky though because the
Because it went
actual
to
Strata
OT.
was
Yeah.
145.
Yeah.
And it
It went to
pushed,
OT.
and he got 144 and a half. and it
Yeah.
hit.
Wow.
Yeah. So WCLV is there from the kid.
But I was telling Josh about it because we finished filming and Josh was like, I think Kansas might be a nuke.
No.
I'm not blowing Josh's spot up because I'm not saying I'm sharp. But I was like, one, not betting this game.
No.
Two, I feel like in those spots, there's always a big game hangover.
Yep.
Kansas just had a massive game at home and ended up beating Kentucky. Or who did they play? Houston.
Yeah.
They played a ranked Houston at home as an underdog, beat the shit out of Houston. No matter what the team is in college basketball, it always feels like there's a big game hangover.
Yeah.
Now you're going into an arena where this team is like getting up to play you. Like it's the Kansas Civil War. It's the Kansas rivalry. The last thing I would do is take Kansas. But I got rocks for brains, and I will not bet on Kansas State again. So I just watched the game for the first time without money on it, which, by the way, was horrible.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie. I had Kevin McCullough threes and it fucking smacked, but I paired
Nice.
it with just the biggest cake of all time.
Did they win the first half? That I'm curious.
Kansas
The-
did.
Kansas is up 32-30, I think it happened.
Yeah. So
Wow.
the -2s did not hit.
I don't
Wow.
know
We're all
how I
over the
remember
feed.
that, but
That's
Pretty
just
good.
W
Yeah.
ball knowledge from the fellas. Good work.
Well
Good
done,
work.
well done. Last thing. Have you watched The Bachelor with your girlfriend?
Have I watched
The newest one.
The newest one? No, but I used to be super tapped.
Have you watched the newest one?
no, dude, I hate The Bachelor. I watched it in college one season, done with it.
I'm gonna save you guys some time. The new season, the casting directors must have just taken it off. I'm not kidding. My girlfriend already know who won The Bachelor for this year. I think they're on the 3rd episode. Haven't watched a single episode before this. Sat down, laying in bed, came on. Literally first scene, they showed 3 girls, and I was like, oh, I guarantee you she wins. And she was like, how did you know that? And I was like, I mean, it is literally like the most obvious. Like, dude, I busted. Like they did him so dirty. He's like a good looking guy. They like busted. Like I don't know who was in charge of the casting this year, but it's like bad. Like bad. And it was like so obvious who the winner was going to be. And she was like, yeah, no, she wins. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I could tell. Like there was no other option.
It's like 12 episodes, you're 3 in, and you already got the
Is-
winner.
is-
3 in it, but I didn't see the other 2. I saw 5. It was one scene of him. Then it cut to 3 girls. And I was like, oh, I guarantee you she wins. And it was in a room of all the other girls. And I was like, I guarantee that one wins. And she was like, how did you know that? I was like, I mean,
was this your first time tapping into a show like that?
so I watched like the Netflix ones, like where they have to find the perfect match and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when you compare it to the quality on that, dude, like I don't know, someone should lose their job. This
Well,
this
ever
should probably be
since-
the least watched season of The Bachelor from
For
like the
sure.
perspective of like, unless like it's almost a win for like the average girl. It's like I could be on this show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I-
Like normally it's like supermodel. Like these busted. Bad, dude.
Do you remember like Chris Hansen? You know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah. Like when he got fired, dude, the show went absolute
Yeah,
trash.
trash.
Like-
You guys ever watch Love on the Spectrum, that show?
I want
No.
to start watching.
I just started watching it. So good.
Dude, apparently, like,
unreal.
but I like the one guy seems really, really nice, and then apparently he got like bullied, and I was like, dude, how can you like bully?
No, I know. It's crazy.
Like,
Like,
that's insane.
it's such like a genuine, like wholesome show. It's
Yeah.
so it just like makes you feel good.
No, yeah, and I do want to watch that. I do want to say though, just a note that wasn't supposed to be a sexist comment about the Bachelor cast, but they are beat. And I want that known. I want that known. If it was like beat guys and like really try to, I would feel just as bad for her. And I feel like they did him a little dirty. When you look at past casts and you look at this one, like it was so obvious who the winner is. I would love to show you guys the cast and see if you could pick the winner like I did.
Mhm.
But like it just, like it was just too free. And like I feel like he's just going through the motions, already knowing that this is the one. I don't know. It was really, really, really funny, honestly, watching it, just being like, dude, I mean, girl, you got no shot. Like the one girl's like, I just feel like if I got a little alone time with him, and I'm sitting there like, there's no amount of alone time that you could get that's gonna change the needle. I'll tell you what. All right.
Can I guess? I got all like their pictures up.
Yeah, go
Can I
ahead.
guess who it is?
I'm not gonna say yes or no though, because I don't want to ruin it for the chat. If anyone's
I don't
watching,
think chat's fucking rushing.
just
to
point
watch.
it. Just show me and point to the one you think. No.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
No, but in the show,
In the picture.
in the
it
show,
looked-
busted. I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're
really?
talking about.
Yeah.
Busted, dude.
Okay.
Wait, show Trent. I want to see if he could pick one. If he could pick it. I mean, you're probably not gonna be able to see all from all the way over there. Hold on, guys. This is horrible live
I can
showing.
screen
but-
share for everyone to see.
Yeah. Screen share and then everyone guess in the chat. Screen share and everyone guess in the chat. Screen share, everyone guess in the chat.
Everyone guess.
All right. Is it screen shared?
Yep.
Because I kind of want to look at the photos.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Huh?
All right, let's just not show the bottom because they ain't winning.
That's fucked up, dude.
She's in there though.
I'm gonna have to go with.
Some of them, like the photos, are a little misleading. I will say.
Okay. Jen.
No.
Fuck. Autumn.
No. I
Dai-
feel like looking at that lineup,
Daisy.
banged it. Sorry, spoiler alert. But dude, when you like watch it, you literally it took me 2 seconds. I was like, "There's just like that's air."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally air.
That picture, those pictures. are
Misleading.
for sure.
Misleading. You throw it on tonight. Do yourself a favor. Throw it on tonight, and you'll be a little bit disappointed.
tell me you're a Tate McRae believer.
I don't know who she is.
She's
Dude.
a singer.
I know, but I don't know who she is. Like I saw that I thought she was dating Nathan McKinnon, but apparently she's dating the Kid
Nah,
Leroy.
yeah.
Nah.
What does she do?
She's a singer. She's like an up and coming superstar.
When you say
And
believer, like what?
she had like 2 bangers that have been like nonstop radio bops for the last 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
And then she was a team captain at the All-Star game for the NHL
Mm.
All-Star game and fucking
That's why she was at the NHL.
murdered performance. Like she fucking killed it.
Great job.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lauren said she's an industry plant.
Industry
she did just come out
plant.
of nowhere.
She did come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But she's also a
She's
dime.
good. She's
Reminds me of Madison Beer.
Yeah, she had
Where did
her
that girl go?
insanity run.
Yeah, dude. Madison Beer did have a.
Me and Shelly actually
all-time
met her
insanity.
boyfriend and talked to him for a
Yeah,
while last
right.
at the poker tournament that we're going to. Madison Beers.
I think
There's a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's TikTok famous. He has like 5-6 million followers.
Do you know his name?
His name's Nate. Nate. Fuck. Chad, help me out. His name's Nate
Yeah,
something.
fuck him,
His
whatever,
name's
dude.
Nate, but
What legacy pull
But-
for him?
just keep an eye out.
like
I'll keep an eye out for Tate.
Yeah.
We got the Super Bowl coming up. We're all going to Vegas. Trent was talking about some things he's going to do off camera. One is a Prize Picks promotion. What?
Nick Austin is his name.
I don't know who that is. One is a Prize Picks promotion. The other is an NBA future you're going to be placing. Talk me through that
Yeah.
one.
So I've never actually placed enough coin on a futures wager that's had me like fully invested in it to really give a fuck. You know, I've had a couple where I've put, 200, 300 here, but I'm just so fucking confident, chat.
Oh my God, you didn't tell me the number you're putting.
I haven't really,
Okay, it's
Decided
just going to
yet?
be big. Okay, yeah, it's just going to be big.
it's probably going to be like 2K. Yeah. On the Clippers to win the NBA Finals.
Someone said Clippers incoming before you even said it.
Dude.
I know. It's just like a gut call. I had a dream about it, and I've watched so much Clipper basketball this season because they're usually in my parlays, and they respect coin every fucking
I
time.
don't think they do.
They do.
I feel like you more than not have been like Clippers money line late night, and I check and they lose by like 12.
I'm just like such a believer in Kawhi Leonard's and how locked in the fuck he is right now.
Wow.
He's so locked. Hard. They're playing great team ball. The only thing that concerns me is Paul George not being PG the way that I normally am used to seeing him play.
Dude, so
basketball.
that's shocking. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say anyone else but Kawhi Leonard.
Dude.
Why is Kawhi Leonard the guy that moves the needle for you?
Kawhi moves
To
the
make you want to
fucking
put a
needle.
future. That's different than being like, I like this Clippers team, but like I really thought you were gonna say something completely different than what you just said in terms of why you want to take them. Why is Kawhi Leonard moving your
Dude,
needle
he
like
looks like he's giving me Raptors Kawhi vibes.
He's got 2 Finals MVPs. too,
He's
like-
giving
that? No,
me-
I know, but he hasn't looked even an ounce like the guy that won a finals in Toronto since he got to LA.
True,
An ounce.
true. No, you're not wrong. But that's why I just think it's this year for the Clippers. They sold the farm, gave up everything they fucking had for their next decade to OKC to get Paul George. they don't really have much of a future without these next 2 or 3 years. And I'm not scared of the East. The West is fucking scary as shit. It's a gauntlet. But the Nuggets got theirs. I don't think they're going to repeat. I'm not worried about the Thunder, despite them being a fucking wagon. We're too young. The Suns are not deep enough. Who else is there? Who else am I worried about in the West that I'm forgetting? The T-Wolves are scary
Did
for
you talk
sure.
about the Nuggets already?
Yeah, I don't think they repeat. The T-Wolves are definitely scary. They could fuck around and make some noise, but I don't think they have the championship pedigree that I'm buying in with the Clippers, and I think they have right now.
You're
I'll
not
tell
scared
you-
of the Celtics if they have to play them?
I don't
Dude, they're fucking Mickey Mouse.
I-
They will
they're
never get
Mickey
over the hump
Mouse.
with this roster.
They're Mickey Mouse.
I
Never.
agree, but
They
I
will
also think
never.
that some of the players on the Clippers have been Mickey Mouse in their career.
For
Dude,
sure.
Like Paul George and James Harden.
For sure, but dude, they're not getting any fucking younger.
Well, so here's
No,
the two
no, I
things
agree.
I'll say.
I like the Clippers more than the Celtics. I'm just saying that'd be a good match.
Here are the two things I'll say. One, I would genuinely be scared shitless of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mhm.
I think they're going to go into this playoff super undervalued, just change their head coach. People forget we're just getting to All-Star break.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time for the Bucks to figure it out. Damian Lillard has said he's going through a divorce. That's probably all going to be clear by the time the playoffs hit. And he's playing like a fucking bozo right now. If Doc Rivers can figure that team out and go into the playoffs as still an under-the-radar team, when you look at that roster, Malik Beasley, Damian Lillard, you still got Chris Middleton, Giannis. Like, that is a team that on any night can fuck up any team in the NBA. That's not playing well right now, so people are already down on them. That is the one team I'd be scared shitless of if they get there and you're playing them, and if they look good in the playoffs, because I think that's going to be really fucking scary. But Dame hasn't gotten over that hump yet, so we've never seen him in the playoffs get over the hump, right? So why now would you trust him to get over the hump with the Bucks when he looks so horrible? But
Yeah.
there's a lot of things going on off the court.
Krabs just said Bucks and Clippers are the two futures I want to take.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I love the Bucks. I
That's
love this
crazy.
Bucks team being third in the East right now. I think the Knicks are going to be freaky in the playoffs. I think they're probably two pieces away from being a contender, but I think the Knicks are going to be fun to watch. Second thing I'd be scared of. The West is a fucking gauntlet, like you said. They just cannibalize each other in the playoffs. That's why every single year when that Western Conference team gets to the playoffs, they never have the same amount of rest, and they're always fucking banged up. You got 4 guys on this roster away from Russell Westbrook, where I feel like when you hit that playoffs and the Western cannibalization starts, where they're playing a hard team every single round, you got James Harden, who's injury prone. His fucking hamstrings are basically like threads at this point. Paul George, injury prone. I feel like that guy misses half the season every single year. And Kawhi Leonard, as of late, crazy injury prone. And you got 3 guys at the top of your roster outside of Kawhi Leonard that on any night can be the worst shooters in the NBA now. Like, this isn't James Harden of his first year at the Nets and the guy that was on Houston that could give you 50 a night. And this isn't Russell Westbrook from the Thunder. Like, this is a Russell Westbrook where he could come out, go 1 for 14. James Harden could go 1 for 8 from 3, and Paul George could go 1 for 15. That's
Yeah.
the only thing that would scare me, right? And I feel like you got 3 guys outside of, or 2 guys outside of Westbrook and Kawhi Leonard. I feel like Paul George and James Harden, the minute they hit that rut, it's so hard for them to work out of it, right?
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 things I'd be worried about.
Fair.
Those are the only 2.
I just think
But
that,
I like it, dude, because when you look at the West, the Thunder are number 1. I agree with you. I don't think it's their year. Timberwolves are freaky, but dude, Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert, like, I feel like that team is just so easy to deconstruct in a big game.
so true.
Like, I think you could pick that team apart in a 7-game series and would no doubt beat them. Clippers at 3, obviously, that's the team you like. The Nuggets at 4 is a little scary. When that team's healthy, I think Jokic is fucking impossible. I don't know if the Clippers would have an answer for him for 7 games if you play him. And then, dude, it gets kind of freaky. Kings, Suns, Pelicans could knock off any team in the West. Like, that's my point. The East, they don't cannibalize each other. Outside of the 76ers, who you know are never going to get over the hump, you got the Pacers, Magic, and Heat, and the Bulls. Those are like 4 teams
Yeah,
that,
like
that Celtics could beat the shit out of, Cavs could beat the shit out of, and the Bucks could beat the shit out of. Like,
the
no
Magic and the
worries.
Bulls aren't upsetting a single.
No,
team.
dude,
You know
neither
what I
are the
wanna
Pacers.
do?
I don't think the Pacers
Want
are
to
either.
start doing, Krabs just kind of brought this up, is taking a future in both conferences in all of sports, football, basketball, baseball, and hoping to get to the point where you're at the fucking finals and you have both teams and you make coin no matter what.
That would be.
I think I'll put a future on the Bucks with you. If you're gonna do the Clippers, I actually talk myself into the Bucks. I kind of like the Bucks.
What if you took 2 teams to make the finals and then
Then you
won
win.
both?
Yeah.
And then you can just bet on one of the teams in
Yeah,
the finals.
whatever you want.
Imagine just having 2 plus 1,000 tickets in your back pocket with Chiefs 49ers, and you're just sitting there watching the bowl, knowing you're bringing home coin.
That would
I mean,
be
yeah.
electric.
I mean, I would have loved to have done that, but I already put a rack on the Ravens to make it, and they didn't even make it. So it's also like you could have 2+ chickens in your pocket,
Could
or
have
you could have lost
2
a
shit
rack in the
wagers.
first game, like I did. Dude, but I kind of love that though.
Yeah.
I think this NBA's finals is good. Playoffs is going to be fun. I don't know why anyone gives a shit about the All-Star game anymore.
Yeah.
Like I keep seeing it's like obviously for like the betting and stuff, it's like, oh, he got snubbed, he got this, he got that. I think obviously it means a lot to them, but dude, I was looking back, like the 3-point like contest used to be Bird, Magic,
know.
Jordan. Like now the 3-point contest is like Dame, Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson.
think it's-
like it's like, but my point being like the All-Star game used to be something where it was like the best players in the NBA, at least for the NBA, because I used to be a massive NBA fan. All-Star weekend used to be like, dude, I'm not hanging out with my friends.
I used to hit record.
Dude, I used to DVR and I would watch it during the week.
Yeah.
When I got home from school, I'd be like,
Yeah.
dude, I want to watch that dunk contest again. Like even the Rising Stars Challenge, when you had
Yeah.
like a rookie Dwayne Wade going up against a rookie like Carmelo. Like,
Yeah.
dude, the All-Star weekend used to fucking mean something where it was like a holiday for me. Like you'd be off school and you'd be like, dude, they're going to Denver and like this is gonna be fucking sick.
Yes,
And
dude.
they would like go at it, dude. Like Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade broke Kobe Bryant's nose.
I think
Like you don't have that anymore. Like
I
my
think it's
point
just-
being, like when people get upset about like the All-Star, like it doesn't matter anymore. Like the players don't care anymore. And I don't know what the deal is. I guess like you want to be healthy or whatever. But I used to buy an All-Star jersey every year. I bought an Allen Iverson All-Star jersey one year. Like
I
I
had
used to
D-Rose
fucking
one.
love the All-Star game because
Yeah.
it used to matter. Like now it just doesn't fucking matter. And it like upsets me because I don't even care about
know.
watching the All-Star game anymore.
I
Like,
think
I don't
it's
even
cool.
care.
The one cool thing about it is that like if they win each quarter, they give $300,000 to a charity. Like and like the kids are like from that charity are all there, like
Yeah,
watching
true.
the game, which is kind of cool. Also, I feel like the reason why like Larry Bird and like all those dudes used to be in the 3-point contest is because those were the 3-point shooters. Like the star players were the 3-point specialists in the NBA. Like now the 3-point specialists are role players that just stand in the corner and chuck threes.
Right, but the best players in the NBA are still the best shooters. Like Steph Curry's not in it. The only guy
Well,
that's
Steph's doing the 3-point contest.
right, but
against
the only guy
Sabrina.
that's in it that like matters is Dame Lillard.
But like Malik Beasley, you would consider a 3-point specialist.
Right, but like my point being, it used to be like Ray Allen, like
Yeah,
guys
well-
that would fucking like bang.
Yeah.
Like Ray Allen, fucking like I don't know, Kobe Bryant used to be in it. Who else was it? Like Kyle Korver, like guys like
Marco
obviously Kyle
Bellinelli.
Korver at the time, like either way. And then the dunk contest used to be packed too.
Yeah. And they got Obi Toppin and fucking.
Like
Yeah.
fucking what?
Obi
dude?
Toppin's actually a sick dunker, but they do
Yeah.
need bigger names in that. I
For
agree
sure.
with that completely.
Yeah. And I feel like they changed it to let's have captains and like draft teams. It almost takes it out of it. When it was East West, it mattered. It was like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm a fan of the,
Yeah,
the
no, it
New
is
Jersey
cool, yeah.
Nets. Like, I want the East to win. Like, fuck the West.
The one good thing to come out of that though is last or 2 years ago's draft when no one would pick James Harden. And
Yeah.
they made him go. They made him go to KDC or made KD not pick him.
That's
was so
That was
sick.
classic.
That
But,
was
like,
hilarious.
It used to matter.
No,
you know
yeah,
what I
it
mean?
did.
Like, dude, I would, as a New Jersey Nets fan, I would turn on All-Star Weekend and I was like, I need the East to win. Because it was like, fuck the
Yeah.
West.
Oh,
Like,
so there's
I
no
want
draft
the East to
anymore.
win.
Someone said there's no draft.
So
Maybe
what
they
is the
switched
deal?
it.
Like,
I
this
don't
is
know.
my point. They change it every year.
Yeah.
It's
East versus West.
again.
They
if
feel like,
ever.
what the buy?
Yeah,
Are they wearing like their uniforms? Like, what is
they
happening?
should go back to that.
I
Like,
agree.
You wear your whites if you're an East team, and you wear your color jerseys if you're
I agree.
West team.
I don't know. It's just botted. I hate the whole thing now. It used to be a weekend I would look forward to. Like it was one of
Yeah.
my favorite.
They're
weekends.
striving
yeah,
to
yeah.
make it better.
And
for
the
sure.
shoes that would come out like that week, it was just like
I trust Adam Silver to figure it out.
You got the fucking like guy LeBron James courtside with a flip phone recording. Like, dude, it used to be like a cultural phenomenon for basketball, and now it's just like a weekend. You know what I mean? Like that's what it just feels like. It's like another weekend.
Grin said this. This is the MLB though. I don't know why he said that then, but it's like, remember they used to have like if you win the All-Star game, you get home field advantage in the
Yeah, in the base
In
in
the-
baseball
what's it called?
World Series.
World Series.
That-
That was
that-
electric.
like,
That
that's-
that should actually matter, bro.
Yeah,
They're
that's-
manufacturing runs and bunting and fucking.
Dude, they should do that in every sport
I agree.
except the NFL because obviously
Yeah,
there's no
the
home field
NFL
advantage, but
All Star fucking bullshit is
It was so dumb.
rat piss.
So
Yeah.
It's rat piss.
Like rat piss. Like actually horrible. I don't know though. It's just like upsetting because I guess like as a kid, the NBA, I don't know, it felt like everything mattered, and now it's like the NBA doesn't matter till you get to the playoffs.
Facts.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the fact that it comes out and like guys are bitching that the fact that the NBA has to set a minimum amount of games played so you can be in like an award talk. Like, dude, what happened to the days where like these guys want to compete every night? Like there were times when I was a kid where you turn on a Nuggets Nets game on a Wednesday when like AI and Carmelo were on the Nuggets and fucking like whoever was on the Nets. Didn't really matter for standings or where they were at, but they fucking went at it the whole game, dude. Like now it's like there's some nights you turn on like a Pacers fucking Rockets game and they're not even playing ball.
No, there's zero defense. The live total's like 291.
Like that's not fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like that's seriously not
it
fun
really
to
isn't at
watch,
all.
dude. That's why college is better, dude, because these kids like every game it's fucking like matters, dude.
Yeah, we're playing D. They're actually
Well, that's
trying
what
to
I'm
play
saying.
D, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's just upsetting. I don't know how we got here, but
I think I think we got something here for you.
oh, dude, I fucking forgot.
I knew you did.
Dude, no, I just had coffee too. That's horrible, dude.
What is that?
Ew, dude.
It's a
They
fish
put it in a
fillet for
fucking-
Brecky.
Oh my! Wait, what was the punishment?
He's got to
Oh,
eat one of these every single day.
Dude, that's so beat, bro.
dude, I've never had a fish fillet. This is the first one I've ever had.
I've never
Ew,
had
I
one
hate that they
either.
put the ocean on the fucking box.
Dude, people swear by them. Bob Does Sports literally just made a video
They're
about
so
how
good. They're
about-
good.
Certified sustainable seafood. I fucking bet, dude.
did that touch the ocean at some point.
Dude, oh my god, I hate tartar sauce so much. That's so fucking gross. My mouth is sweating.
That's so beat, bro.
Dude.
That's so beat,
Yeah, you
bro.
got to eat the whole thing.
Dude, oh my god, I'm gonna be sick.
Just scarf it, dude, and get a water and slurp it.
Ew, I hate that the bun is moving. Dude, I actually might need like a
Here's a fresh water.
no, I might need like a tin. This is so gross for me,
Dude,
guys. I don't
it-
think you understand. Ew, it's like warm tartar sauce.
I think
So cool.
It's okay. I'm not gonna throw it up.
I think you might like it.
Dude, this is fucking so
People
gross.
swear by it.
Good.
Oh my god, my mouth is sweating. All right, while I do this, we're gonna keep me on camera, I guess. Tell me about the prize picks thing that you're doing for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, chat. 2C just posted a video about
Hold
it.
on, look at that cheese. What is that, dude? Like, what is that? That's so fucking foul.
Chat. While he mucks this fish fillet, what's she order? What's she order? Oh no! That's swimming back upstream.
Yeah, I really don't like that. That consistency is so fucking gross.
Anyone in chat?
Oh my god,
fucking-
the tartar sauce is so fucking gross.
What she order? What she order? Fish fillet. Ball so hot.
Dude, that's so gross. Oh my god. You like this?
It's so good.
Dude, if you could, I wish I could give you this.
is it like
horrible.
fish and
You want
chips?
to try a bite?
No, absolutely not, dude. I'm way too added out. I can't
Dude,
even
I
eat a
can't-
fucking bagel right
Dude,
now.
I can't do the fucking tartar sauce.
I can't eat breakfast, bro. It's
Oh,
fucked
it's like
up.
warm mayo.
One bite down.
Dude, I really don't like this.
Seasonal greetings, young chemist. We're watching Mikey Overs eat a fish fillet at 11 in the morning. Why are we doing that? What did he do again? Oh, because he full faded.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Yeah,
I went 310.
that's so tough, bro. He full faded himself, thinking that he's just not locked and he needs to switch it up, and then he actually full swept, right? Or damn near close,
I would have always taken Providence.
It would have been
Yeah.
3-1.
dude. That I'm not gonna let Mikey hear it about Providence, but I will say that
Dude, honestly, I think I need to hear it.
Shelly had.
Dude, you know what's, I'm so sorry, but the bites are making me throw up. Not throw up, but like making me gag because the tartar sauce is warm and like it's 11 a.m. and this fish is so fucking gross. And I keep thinking about like where they got this fish, and I know it's just in like a tub.
Just don't think about that. That doesn't
Dude,
help at all.
And like the tartar sauce is so warm, and I fucking hate mayonnaise. And it's like,
Same.
dude, this is so fucking gross. Oh my god.
What was I just fuck? Oh, because Chelly had the
Like,
over
dude,
in the
that's
Providence.
just so much.
That is a lot of sauce.
Like that is so much, dude.
It's like take a sip of water, man.
Yeah, dude, this is fucking foul. I gotta do this every day, bro.
Shelly had the over in that Providence game, dude. I think it took 3 full minutes for a basket to go in the hoop.
Dude, they had 4 buckets, and Providence did themselves in 25 minutes.
4 and 29 from the field, dude, is an unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So bad.
Okay, but like Two of the worst scoring teams in Big East. Why the fuck would you take that over?
That was a shit wager. Like
That's
Shelly,
that's
dude.
his fault.
I don't think you understand how cursed Shelly is right now. Love the kid. Granted, it was All-Star break. He had no hockey on. But, like, dude, the funniest shit was happening with Shelly. It was just the most fade god cursed narratives I've ever seen. He had UCLA moneyline first half against Oregon this past weekend. Do you remember that game by chance?
I remember the game. I didn't watch
UCLA was up 32-9 in the first half. And they ended up losing the first half. Yeah. It was fucking
I had
unbelievable. dude.
Oregon full game. No shit.
Dude, it was
That was part of my Saturday platter.
it was actually fucking crazy. And then he had Saboner PRA and last leg of a Prize Picks entry for like 5K. And it hit. It hit. He's splooging. It greened out. On the app, it's greened out. Game's over. Stat correction. Oh no.
Oh, that was.
Oh no.
Dude, that was. I can't. That
Dude,
was almost so.
All right, you did enough.
That was almost so.
That
bad.
one sounded fucking.
Yeah, you're good.
That one sounded like it almost came out.
Dude, that was so bad. That was like I got like a pocket of tartar
Yeah.
sauce.
Holy shit, dude.
Dude, it's like warm goo.
You did enough.
That is so.
W,
fucking
Mikey.
Dude, you can wait till tomorrow to eat the next one.
Good work, dude. Good work. I couldn't do that right now.
That's so fucking.
I
gross.
can't even eat breakfast, let alone a fish fillet. Warm goo.
Dude, I had like a bit into it, and like warm tartar sauce hit the back of my tongue. That was fucking. That actually almost just came up.
Warm goo.
I feel like you should tell the people about your little Prize Picks. though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Prize Picks, 4-man entry. One leg has to be a red demon, and it has to be a 15xer.
Oh, you have to have a demon in it.
Have to have a demon in
Dude,
it.
my stomach hurts.
Which definitely fucking hurts because it's gonna be so goddamn hard to hit. But I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I haven't stopped thinking about it since I got told yesterday. I don't know. It's gonna fuck me up, man. It's gonna fuck me up because it's gonna result in immediate heartbreak. I just know.
Where's your head at right now for the demon? What team are you looking for the demon?
Demon, I don't know.
Have you announced what team you're betting on? I don't want to make you announce it. on
No,
here.
I still don't know, dude. I'm gonna like.
Oh,
I'm
man,
not-
I'm burping up fish at 11 a.m. That's fucking foul.
Um,
Sorry.
I want to go with use check half a fantasy point, dude. You're telling me they're not going to give him the ball? They're going to throw him 2 passes.
Is that a demon?
No? It's just a
Oh,
normal
okay.
square.
Well, so what do you? So I feel like when you're thinking about the demons going into the game, you got to think who's going to be down, right? Because you need someone like either a Brock Purdy passing yards if you think the Chiefs are going to strike first, or I really think the demons going to come on the Chiefs side because I think the 49ers might jump out to an early, but I'm also the worst NFL better of all time. So like that's where I would be thinking. Like when I'm thinking demon squares, I wouldn't even be thinking of like guys that you like. You got to think of like
Scripts.
game scenarios. Like if the
Scripts.
Chiefs are down, it could be the Travis Kelce demon square because the year they lost the Super Bowl, if you remember, to Tom Brady when they were down, it was like Travis Kelce caught 9 straight balls in the fourth quarter, and it was like if you had his over, you fucking made a bankroll.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he went over his if they had demon squares at that time. Like, so you got to think about stuff like that. But if the Chiefs do what they did to Baltimore, and they jump out early, and then they're running the ball out with Pacheco, like maybe there's a Niners demon square
It's
for a milli.
yeah. I
What
mean,
would you do with $1 million right now if you want it?
I'd go buy MMG's fucking baby blue Maybach.
That's what you do.
No, first thing I would do is buy my mom her dream car because I told her by the time I'm 27 I'd buy it for her, and I've got 1 year left.
Clock is ticking. And those Fugazis
I
ain't
s-
hitting like they used
I
to.
said that when I said that when I was 17. I said, give me 10 years and I'll buy you any car you want. And we got less than a year.
Dude, this could be the
got
entry.
the
I
chance.
kind of like this pressure now. Like you got to get it done now.
I
dude.
told my mom, I said, Mom, there's a chance. There's a chance that I fulfill my promise. And she goes, what? I go, I got to hit a fucking 4-man. She's like, so I ain't getting it, huh?
Oh, it's not a 6-man?
No, it's a 4-man.
Dude, you could so hit a fucking
3 normal,
4-man.
1 demon.
Dude,
Yeah.
you could so hit a fuck. I thought this was a 6-man. I was
No.
already chalking it. Dude, you could so hit a fucking
So as
4-man.
as Mikey Overs, are you against an under being in it?
No. For $1 million? I
For
don't
$1
care.
million,
Do what you think is
bro.
going to hit.
I mean, you had your nuts on tape for an under, which still shocks the world to this day.
I just couldn't give you another one. If you tried to milk me for another under, I couldn't give you one that hit like that one. No shot.
It's just it's gonna fuck me up, dude. Watching the
But my only
fucking-
thing is, like, do you want to? This is where I think about it, because I always think about it how I'm going to move on after the bet.
yeah.
Do you want to sit there with a less than and watch the guy splooge and be mad at him forever that you doubted him in the biggest game,
of
the
his
game
life.
that they've been working for since they were 8 years old, 10 years old, and Pop Warner? Or would you rather have a more than and watch him kind of bot away and be like, you fucking bozo? Because I feel like when you take a less than, you become the bozo. When you take a more than, they're the bozo.
They're the bozo.
So I feel like that's why I always can like get it through my head, because I'm like, dude, if I took a less than and this guy explodes, I'm a fucking idiot.
You're a bozo.
But if I took the more than, like, you should have just done your job. That's not my fault for thinking you were going to do your job.
Like Curry under points last night, Fat Girls. Bozo. You're the bozo. Dude. Curry was the bozo for 3.5 quarters. And then he turned it up. Now you're the bozo, Fat Girls.
Bozo to bozo. Flip, snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. Dude, I didn't know it was a 4-man. What the fuck?
Yeah, 4-man. So
Kyle Juszczyk, have finished what could be.
I know. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to fucking. And the worst part about it is that it's due by tonight.
Why do they do that?
Yeah.
Like, dude, they could get hurt during practices this week.
I know.
Someone could turn something in practices this week.
AIDS, dude.
You got to cook it tonight?
Tonight. Yeah. I know.
Give me a fucking break, Prize Picks.
Timeout. Switching gears. What are you
Yeah.
doing for Valentine's Day as a new boyfriend?
Dude,
What are your plans?
I've got,
Because if you haven't made a resi yet, you might be kanji buttered.
dude, I was telling Josh this last week. I tried to make a resi last week, not a single restaurant in Dallas, but I found one.
Nice.
So we're good. Taking her to sushi.
Good.
I'm not gonna lie. There's one thing that I'm really good at, and it's being a boyfriend, because I feel like I'm a little lover boy. So I got like everything planned.
Wow.
There's a special delivery going to her work.
Wow.
I got a delivery coming to the house that I'm gonna bring once we hang out in Dallas.
Jesus, I need to take some noise.
I got
notes.
4 gifts.
4 gifts.
We got a dinner, and then I got something planned after the dinner.
4 gifts.
4
That's a
gifts,
lot.
man. 4 gifts, man.
Holy shnikes, dude. What
4
the
gifts, man.
fuck, dude?
4 gifts, man.
I'm just going on vacation.
I haven't done shit.
It's crazy, dude. But you know what though? I'd rather go over the top than like, because I just don't want any excuse to be mad
Yeah.
at me for, like, you know what I mean? Not that she's ever mad at me, but I don't know. It's also like our first Valentine's Day, so it's like obviously
No,
I
you
feel
got to
like I
go
gotta
over the
a little bit
top
extra.
first time.
But also, like, when I say 4 gifts, like one of them was because she already saw it because I thought I ordered it and they sent the wrong size. Is like a photo of her cats. It's like a shutterfly, and it's got like, because she has no photos of them in her apartment. I was like, you need like photos of, like, because she loves her cat,
Mhm.
and it's like them like snuggling each other and then 2 solo shots of them on like a shutterfly, like a metal thing.
So thoughtful of you.
Yeah, so like stuff like that I did. But yeah, 4 gifts, dinner, got the whole thing planned.
Nice.
I'm a little lover boy, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. What do you got planned? Trent's
I
gonna
mean-
nothing.
I mean, it goes her birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, like all in the span
Oh,
of
you're
like
getting rat
yeah,
fucked.
so
I
I've
got
been getting-
Valentine's Day birthday for her.
I'm just getting rat fucked. And so I told her, you know, I get you all these nice things and shit. And then we just end up fucking fighting a couple days later. And I don't want to get you any material things anymore. I want to do something thoughtful.
Nice, dude.
Because I'll get a Dyson Airwrap, $700. And then I'll get fucking bitched at for not responding to a text. And I'm like,
You
what
are
the fuck,
airing
man?
this out right now. This is gonna cause another fight. But you know what? I'm always a proponent of doing something more thoughtful than spending more money on something that they can
For
wear.
sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, Katie knows that she's fucking goated.
Goat.
But I was like, you know what? Let me just take you to a Nobu dinner because we went to
Nice.
Nobu in the Bahamas.
Fuck yeah, Trent. Get in your bag.
And it was the most amazing meal. Like, if you haven't gone to Nobu, it's fucking expensive as shit.
so expensive.
Like, you're dropping 500 without question.
Minimum.
But like when I went the first time with Fruity, I was like, this shit's kind of overhyped, bro. If I went here, I'd spend $500 and I would leave hungry. But The second time I went, it was fucking unbelievable, dude.
Can you send me the things you get?
Did you
Yeah.
order your
we're
own
going,
things?
We're going for my birthday.
Well, yeah, the guy was like quarterbacking, helping
that's
us.
that's what you got to do. You just got to let them like.
But there were some things that I remember from Fruity that he got that were fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
Can you send me those? Because we're
Yeah.
going for my birthday.
Really?
Me and her.
Oh
yeah.
my god, dude.
You got to get like a couple things.
I
and
have
just
the
tell
whole-
them to like.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
the
what I'm
whole
saying.
I have the whole playbook.
Yeah, you got to send me the playbook.
because it's unbelievable.
Can I give you a page out of my book?
Yeah.
If you're taking her to Nobu, is she gonna come here? Or are you picking her up?
It's in Dallas, so I'm picking her up.
Okay. So do me a favor, get her a big thing of flowers.
Yeah.
Go to a Baked by Melissa.
Okay.
Get her like they probably have like 2-3 cupcake packs. Get her like a 2-3 cupcake pack, and just show up with something.
Facts.
Don't just be like, get in the car, we're going to Nobu.
Yeah.
Or fire up the Uber, babe. We're going to Nobu, and just show up. You know what I mean? Just have something else ready to go. Maybe a little letter, handwritten letter.
Dude, that's the thing. Because I'll get a nice present, no letter. I'll hear about the no letter.
Yeah, dude, you gotta have the letter.
I've
dude.
never gotten a letter.
You
or
gotta
a
have the
card.
letter, dude. But that's what I'm like, dude. Like when I asked my girlfriend to be my girlfriend, I wrote like a letter
That's insane.
and I gave it to her. Yeah.
Dude, back in high
I'm not just
school.
gonna be
Yeah.
like, will you be my fucking girlfriend?
Back
Like,
in
what?
high school, I was dating one of my best friend's younger sisters,
this
which
is a
was
crazy
which was
story.
absurd.
Crazy story.
And the dad wasn't really okay with it because I was a senior. She was young as fuck. And the dad wasn't okay with it.
Yeah.
And we both really liked each other. I wrote a fucking novel of a handwritten letter to her dad, trying to buy in, letting this happen, and it worked.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the handwritten letter means something.
There
I
you go.
promise you, if you surprise your girl with like a handwritten letter, she'll be in awe. But then I almost do it to the point where it's like, now I feel like it might not be appreciated, the things that I do sometimes. So I'm like, because I do it so often.
Chat's calling me
You know what
Josh Giddy, dude. Fuck off.
That's
It
fucking
was a
crazy.
consensual, like legal situation. Okay, it wasn't.
Yeah, when you said young, it's like
that
she was
was-
still in high school. You
Yes,
guys were
yes,
both in high school.
Yes,
yeah, like,
yes,
whatever.
dude. Come on, chat.
That's that's in the field of play for high school to high school to high school. All right, let's jump to the slate a little bit. Talk about a little games. We got about 3 minutes left. We'll do the plan B. It's already locked, and then I got some plays we'll talk about. I don't know if you've looked at the slate at all, so maybe we'll save it for the surgical stream.
I've nibbled on it.
Okay. All right, Josh. First, give me the plan B. It's already locked, and then we'll get to Trent Snippets.
Plan B today. Sorry for yesterday.
Yeah, that was
Honestly,
moose
no.
shit.
I'm not sorry.
No, that was
because if I would have taken the spread, it would have been cooked either way. You guys got the value.
Should have picked.
You got the value on the
Should
on the
have picked
plus
the
50
other
money line.
side.
Today's we're taking Pacific plus 21.5 against St. Mary's. St. Mary's coming off a
Wow.
Gonzaga game where they just won. Looked
Big
really
game
good.
hangover.
I'm taking your advice here.
Big game.
Pacific plus 21.5.
Might want to leave the points at the door.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And then it's already locked is Rhode Island versus Georgia Washington over 157. We got a lower one today.
Wow.
No 160s.
Your eyes a moose shit school. I can't bet on them. Do they have another one?
There was like 156. New Mexico, Wyoming.
Let's do that one.
Okay.
I like that one more. Your eyes a fucking moose shit school. Fuck that school. All right, we got a couple wagons on the board, couple system plays, and I want Trent's nibbles. Maryland at home against Rutgers. I'm taking the -7.5. This team at home, Kevin Willard, for whatever reason, from Seton Hall all the way to Maryland, he creates an environment at home that I think is pretty unmatched, and he loves to win big games at home. This Rutgers team, moose shit. So I expect Maryland to cover. The Ole Miss wagon going on the road against our other wagon, South Carolina. You take the over. Just take that over. Both teams score a buttload of points. Michi Johnson's probably more than as good. Murray's points PRA more than is probably good in that game. We'll be looking at possibly fading Wake Forest. I feel like every time they're away from home and it's a -4.5, like we said, on the road, -4.5s are moose shit in college
Moose
basketball.
shit.
I don't mind that one. Texas is getting very hot. They're favored at home against a ranked Iowa State. Might be a spot you take the Longhorns. I feel like they're finally starting
they
to figure it
unranked?
out. Yeah. Unranked favorite at home.
Uh-oh.
And another one, unranked favorite at home, OU against BYU. They sucked our soul last weekend. Might take OU at home. One of the best home teams in college basketball. So might want to do that one as well. Those are the only leans I have right now. Obviously, we're going to have a card later. Be careful with Kentucky -9.5 on the road going into Vanderbilt. Just want to say that now. I feel like young teams with Coach Cal, the minute they start losing, the reason why he's been unsuccessful to go deep in the tournament is because it's a bunch of 18-year-olds. And when you start losing a lot, you kind of lose your head a little bit because it's your first time losing because these kids have been on the best AU teams, best high school teams their entire life. Now they're in Kentucky. Losing is going to hurt the mental, and you see it every year with Kentucky. So be careful on the road.
Facts.
-9.5.
Facts.
What do you got?
What if I told you a win today for this team
Oh, here we go.
would give them the longest winning streak in the history of the sport?
Oh, yes. Of course.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
The Cleveland Cavaliers?
No.
Oh.
The Edmonton Oilers.
Oh.
At 9 p.m. tonight, with a win tonight, they would have the longest win streak in the history of hockey.
Who are they?
They are playing the VGK Knights at home.
Wow.
Is that wrong, chat?
No, they're playing.
What do you mean that's wrong? A win tonight gives them the longest fucking tie. Oh, it ties it. Ties it. My bad. But they could cement themselves in history today with a win in Vegas.
That is still technically the longest streak, so you're right.
Yeah, fuck you, Goots.
That's Grinsey.
I'm seeing Goots. But they're only -155 at home, and our good friend who's in a deep slumber has meat on tape for them to win.
The Oilers?
But he loves, I don't know what it is about him loving to fade the Vegas Knights. He does it every fucking time. But this is a great spot to see if the fade god could come fuck this up.
Them and the Stars, he loves fading.
Yeah.
Loves it.
But I know you love your little Oilers wagon.
I do, but every time I bet on them, they fucking lose.
True.
So I just don't even bet on them
Yeah.
anymore. See, the Devils at a short line at home against the Avalanche. It's
Yeah.
kind of sneaky, too.
Abs on a back-to-back.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All
All right, so the Oilers.
But yeah, Oilers would be my little nugget for you.
I would tap on that. All right, well, that's been a Book of a Trend Tuesday. As always, we get you out here with a little inspiration, a little bit of motivation. I feel like we had a great show today. Again, thanks for everyone that tuned in. I saw something last night on the TikTok, and I thought I would talk about it on the show because I feel like we end with a little motivation, a little bit of inspiration. Also, stay right there. We got BTL coming up right next. But I saw this quote on TikTok from the movie The Martian, and it kind of, struck me enough to want to screenshot it. And it goes like this. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. And I think that's a great way to start your week. And I think that's a great way to go about the rest of your week, right? Just think about anything that's going to happen in your life this week. Girlfriend might get mad at you. Your job might go south. Your bets might go south. But just remember that everything that you need to deal with, the things that are going wrong in your life, you have within you right now. You are strong enough to get over that. You are strong enough to get through that. So like we say every episode on here, just keep taking one step forward. And remember that you have all the tools you need to deal with the things that are going on in your life. I know you might feel lost sometimes. You might feel like you're out in the ocean with no one around you, but you got all the tools you need to get through whatever's going on in your life. As always, good afternoon, good morning, and good night from the morning after. We'll see you here again tomorrow morning. Stay right there. We got BTL coming up next. You don't even have to change the stream. You just stay right here. Leave your laptop open. Leave your phone open. Get some sharp plays from the BTL boys. Right after that, you got the surgical stream with Book It with Trent. I've gotten a lot of DMs of people being like, dude, I just wanted to meet Book It with Trent, so I came on the surgical stream a couple times. I was like, wow. So if you want to hang out with Trent, surgical stream right up after BTL. And then we got night sweats for you guys tonight, all on the same stream. Stay right here. We will see you tomorrow.